What's up, Snohomies? Bo here, ready to bring you up to speed with Snohomish County news you may have missed last week. Before diving into things, please remember to give this video a like or a comment, share it with a friend. Please support local independent journalism. We really appreciate it. Legislation to restrict the sale of high-capacity firearm magazines was approved by the Washington House of Representatives on March 4th in a 55-42 vote with no Republican support. Senate Bill 5078, sponsored by Senator Marco Elias of Everett, prohibits the manufacture, sale, import, or transfer of large-capacity magazines that hold more than 10 rounds of ammunition. The approved legislation does not ban the current possession of high-capacity magazines. In related news, the House voted 86-12 in favor of Senate Bill 5919 Friday, March 4th, with bipartisan support. The bill will allow police to pursue and stop vehicles if they have a reasonable suspicion of a crime being committed. Both of these bills are headed to the desk of Governor Inslee to be signed into law. Another bill that we've mentioned on the show here before, House Bill 1735, sponsored by Representative Jesse Johnson, passed the House with a 90-5 vote and passed unanimously in the Senate. It was signed into law Friday, March 4th by Governor Inslee. The new law allows law enforcement to restrain or detain people with mental health problems and juveniles. Furthermore, the bill clarifies the threat standard for an officer to use deadly force. On Monday, the city of Lynnwood unveiled a new sign honoring veterans. The sign stands near the intersection of 200th and 44th Avenue West, right near the Lynnwood Transit Center. Mayor Christine Frizzell said, quote, "This is really a symbol that we honor our veterans who have served. I feel proud," end quote. Snohomish County Council unanimously passed Ordinance 22006 on Wednesday morning, allowing for detached accessory dwelling units to be constructed on rural lots within the county. Councilman Nate Naring stated in a Facebook post, quote, "This will provide a great option for homeowners for several potential uses, including but not limited to a home for elderly relatives. As housing becomes less and less affordable, it is critical that we think outside the box to allow opportunities like this for families in Snohomish County," end quote. For more information, including on how to apply for a detached accessory dwelling unit permit, check out the full article on lynnwoodtimes.com. During its February 22nd City Council meeting, the City of Mukilteo concluded that additional action was not warranted after reviewing the circumstances surrounding allegations that City Council members Lewis Harris and Riaz Khan asked then City Council vacancy candidate Ashvin Sangvi to declare his political affiliation during a private meeting in December 2021. The city concluded that further action was unnecessary because the Washington state laws a Mukilteo resident publicly alleged to have been violated only applies to elections and not to an appointment process. In a statement, Councilman Lewis Harris said that he is confident the conversation he and fellow councilmember Riaz Khan had with candidate Ashvin Sangvi in a private meeting in December 2021 were within the ethical and professional boundaries of vetting candidates. In his statement to the Lynnwood Times, Sangvi, the former Mukilteo City Council vacancy candidate, said, quote, "We should thank the Mukilteo City lawyer for identifying a technical loophole that a law that is used to protect nonpartisan positions from political wheeling-dealing during an election can be broken with impunity in an appointment process for the same position. The two esteemed councilmen know what was said, and I stand by my statements made during my presentation and in the press," end quote. The Lynnwood Times hosted a Q&A with Mukilteo City Administrator Steve Powers regarding the city's review process of the matter, and his answers can be viewed at lynnwoodtimes.com. In other Mukilteo City Council news, the City Council rejected 3 candidates selected by Mayor Joe Marine for Mukilteo's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Commission. The council's concerns ranged from the qualifications of the candidates to the application process for the positions. Despite their concerns, the council never asked the candidates any questions, even when implored to do so by the mayor on several occasions during the Zoom meeting. Michael Dixon, one of the DEI nominees, wrote that he was appalled in an op-ed he submitted to the Lynnwood Times. He stated, quote, "In a heated back and forth between the mayor who nominated us and a vocal and vehement council, comments were made by council members such as, 'These nominees are less qualified,' or how struck they were by the absence of so many other well-qualified applicants," end quote. Dixon continued saying, quote, "So my opinion is that the council acted inappropriately and capriciously in a reckless power battle with the mayor. The council is not all-powerful. They don't get to invent rules to suit themselves as they go along. Their role is prescribed and limited by law. They should not be permitted this type of gargantuan overreach, or they will never stop overreaching, end quote. And of course, if you want to know more about any of the stories mentioned here today, you can always check out the full articles at lynnwoodtimes.com. And don't forget to let us know any of your thoughts, questions, or concerns about today's stories in the comments section down below. All right, thank you so much for being here with us, and that's it for the news, so we will see you next week. Bye!